Let's grab a bite somewhere. Ship food's killing me.
Might find some valuable minerals if we do a bit of digging.
You sure know how to handle a weapon. Been waiting a long time for something to do. I could have sworn I heard something. Okay, let's go.
Oh, come on, you can't fool me. I see you smiling up there. My jokes are great and you know it, boss.
I was hoping you'd say that. I guess I didn't hear anything after all. Yeah, it sure does. Guess someone needs to be out there keeping the old neighborhood safe. You'll regret this one.
I tracked him down and brought him into UC custody all on my own. One of my proudest moments as a Vanguard was when I handed him over to the Marines.
Hey, how are you? With all the dangerous creatures here, it's no wonder the hospitals on Aquila are so well maintained. They've got a weapon down over there. Their ship's down a weapon. Keep fighting the good fight for me.
That ecliptic hit reminded me how many enemies I have in the old neighborhood. I might have been in real danger if I'd stayed there much longer. Desperate times, desperate measures, huh? I'm not denying it. Actually, I've been thinking about reaching out to her. Maybe try to fix what I broke while she was growing up.
Oh, can't fire back without our weapon. Ah!
Working with him all these years has been a real treat. I fell for the oldest trick in the damn book. They hailed me for a cargo inspection on a frequency that I thought was legit, and I stopped.
We won't get anywhere fast carrying all this stuff. I'll be honest. I think you're carrying too much stuff. I'm pretty sure we're alone out here.
The old neighborhood hasn't changed a bit.
You're no match for a Vanguard like me. They've destroyed one of our weapons. This area's dangerous. Let's turn around. One of the weapons went offline just now. Oh, and I thought Mars was run down.
Oh, yup. We're in Neon, all right.
Let's move. No worries. Plenty of work left to do in the solar system. Give me a shout if anything changes. We blew up one of their weapons. I'm not a fan of waiting around base camp for something to do. Okay, I'll take some things.
Whoa, slow down. We shouldn't go in there guns blazing.
What can I take off your hands? Hey, watch it! I'm on your side. There they are. Whoa. They're gone. Woo! They're down a weapon. Enemies damaged a weapon.
I won't move a muscle.
I'll take that from you. That's how we do it in the Vanguard. If that's where you really need me, I guess I don't have a choice. I'm taking heavy fire! Hey, good to see you again. Still think there might be room for me on your crew?
I go back and forth on it. On one hand, I kind of feel like I've abandoned my post. On the other, I don't know how much longer I could have stayed in the Sol system. Can do, Captain.
This will be a decent place to search for organic materials. Hey, I'll trade some weird space rock for a rescue anytime.
Took that one down. Not now.
I think that's the last we'll hear of them.
We need to be careful. Who knows what's going on in there?
I've got you now. That was strange.
She's grown up now. I don't know if it would make that much of a difference. After how you acted? Not a chance.
Hey, snap out of it. Need me to lend a hand somewhere? Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm not over that stunt you pulled yet. All right, I'm not going anywhere. Whoa, get a handle on that trigger finger. You trying to get arrested?
Got one. Wasted your chance to run.
Lots of history here.
Nothing but a whole lot of rocks out there.
If you think Sidonia's run down, you should see Neon's sleep crates. Damn, that is a depressing thought. I mean, I guess you're right, but it makes the whole Vanguard thing seem a little hollow, doesn't it?
Have a good one. Opening fire! Weapons are all warmed up for combat.
This is the kind of thing the Vanguard trained me not to do. Nice talking with you, Captain.
Here, this is for you.
Save your jump fuel, Captain. Earth's pretty much a dust bowl these days.
I don't think we'll have to worry about finding parking here, eh?
And a dead Vanguard's no use to anybody.
Keep your guard up. This is a dangerous area.
Not an issue.
If you compare New Atlantis to Sidonia, it's easy to see which city is the UC's favorite. Just say the word, and I'll help carry some things.
Man, that's one toxic atmosphere. I think it's time to suit up.
It's probably time to split. This area seems dangerous.
What?
Hit the dirt!
You had it exactly right, Captain. Phoebe wrote me back, and she told me she's willing to give me another shot. I can't tell you what a relief that was. I don't know how the Vanguard would feel about us doing this.
It'd be a crime to sleep on the ship tonight when there are such upscale hotels in Neon.
I've got your back, Captain.
A mix of curiosity and responsibility. I wanted to see the old neighborhood, you know? Duck and cover!
My daughter lives in the Sol system with her mom. I don't see her much, though. Kind of a sore spot. I wouldn't exactly call myself Dad of the Year. Maybe I am better off out here. She mostly takes after her mom, but she did inherit my love of space. She's wanted to live on a starship since she was a kid.
We have to get the shields back online. Yeah, that's right. I'm Martian born and bred. My dad was a miner. My mom worked for Deimos corporate office. It's your classic Sidonian love story. We fight pretty well together, huh? Can't keep fighting. Need a hand with that?
We shouldn't head out there unarmed. Never know what you'll find in a place like this.
That's pretty amazing. Enemy took down our shields. Never met someone else with that kind of power.
Some vanguards spend a lot of time here. Personally, the place kind of creeps me out.
A hostile ship's closing in on us. Turns out some local pirates had been using the station as a hideout. They blew the whole damn place to space dust trying to chase me out of there.
I bet you didn't know you were hiring one of the funniest guys in the UC when you brought me on, did you?
Grenade out! Could use some help here. I'm happy to lend a hand.
I'm glad you took it off my hands. Damn thing wasn't worth a fraction of the trouble it caused. Whatever you need it for, keep me out of it. I did. And I'm so glad you encouraged me to do it. Telling Phoebe how much I regret not being there for her and how sorry I am was a relief for both of us.
Hey, good to see you. Watch it! Well, look what the cat dragged in. That was really something.
Sure, works for me.
If you need me, I'm ready to help out. We can't let that weapon stay offline.
I've been trying not to think about it, but I can't stop. It just bugs me that the UC let things get so bad there, you know.
I wonder if it's really as dangerous as they say outside the city walls.
That one's mine.
Oof!
Well, yes and no. I've spent my whole life in the old neighborhood. I was ready for a change, but I do feel kind of guilty about it.
They're firing at our weapons.
I did. And you were right. I owed it to her. I apologized for not being there more when she was growing up and asked if she'd give me another chance.
I do love it, you know. Sidonia. Just wish everyone else felt the same way. Do not do that again.
Let's do this again sometime.
Is that for me? Oh, you're so sweet.
You got it. But every now and then, I got a whopper of a mission. The biggest one I ever took involved tracking down a Varun zealot that was shooting at civilian ships. Careful! You're scaring people! My proudest moment as a vanguard was when the UC captain who showed up to take him into custody shook my hand and thanked me for my service. You think? It'd make a big difference for me, that's for sure. Even if she never forgives me, I don't want her to think I gave up on her.
Shouldn't start fights you can't win. No way. I'll handle this. Let's do this. Now I know that kind of talk. You two Marines? I should probably check in at Mass at some point. Let them know I'm still kicking. Looks like their weapon's repaired now.
Mind if we pop by Ryujin Tower? I've heard it's really something. Damn glad you did, too. Without those combat skills of yours, I wouldn't have walked out of that encounter with Ecliptic. I'm not taking that for granted. I have a lot of ground to cover to get her trust back. I know it won't be easy, but I have a good idea where to start.
Till next time, then. The enemies fixed the weapon we damaged.
You sure about this stuff? I'm not sure we'll find much here. It'd be suicide to head out there without our suits.
Hey, a little help? As far as big cities go, I'm more of a New Atlantis man myself.
Won't move an inch, boss.
I bet we have a good chance of scoring a lot of organic materials here. Well, that's a letdown. That's much better, thanks. Yeah! Been in the Vanguard a long time. The faces change, but bad guys are still bad guys, you know.
Owning that ship is the reason I was able to join the Vanguard. Oh, I'd be over the moon if it helped Phoebe start her dream job, too. Must be a new trainee. Hey, you want to mess with him a little? Say our ship's long wait is busted and we need a replacement from the UC surplus.
Enemy weapons up and running. Damn!
This atmosphere is nasty. I don't think we'll get far without our suits.
I need to hang on.
Sure. I'll wait for you here.
I've got one over here. This place makes Sidonia look like a bustling metropolis. Even the spaceport here in New Atlantis has more going on than most places in the galaxy. The shields are drained.
Yeah, I know. The whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
I appreciate it.
Hopefully putting a few jumps between me and the Sol system will get me off their radar.
That'll do, I guess. You're an easy target. Ha!
I can hardly believe it. But she's willing to give me another shot at being the dad she deserves. And I'm not going to screw it up this time.
Ha! They had no idea who they were messing with.
Oh! Got him in one shot.
Armor won't hold out. I can't think of a place more opposite of Sidonia than Neon. That was not great. Tossing a grenade.
Just different personalities, that's all. It's nothing against her. She's a heck of a lot better as a parent than me. We're just different people.
You're finished. Must have been a false alarm. Time for some action, huh?
Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
The damaged weapon's good as new.
She told me she wants me in her life again if I promise to take it seriously. I told her she has nothing to worry about. I'm not going to screw it up again. Give me a few to get my things together. Then I'll get to work. See you in the space lanes, Captain.
Light them up, Captain. Do you want me to take some of that?
Hi, how are you?
Get back here. Go ahead. Try it. Ah!
Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. I've been thinking about it. Writing her a message, maybe starting to fix what I broke, But I don't know if it's too late. Bring plenty of ammo. I doubt their crew's friendly.
Shields are going to need some repairs. So long.
Yeah? I've been thinking about it. I just hope it isn't too late, She's all grown up now. I don't know if it'd make a difference. Go on. We should get out of here. Hope they won't miss that.
Do you need something out of my back?
Turns out that empty sand was actually the footprint of a giant pyramid. I almost came down right on top of it. That would have been one heck of a way to go out.
They got me. It's not me. Mercs hijacked my ship. White-lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist. The damaged weapon's good to go.
No signs of life out there. I'm glad you were on duty when I got into that mess with Ecliptic. Most people would have turned tail and run from a situation like that.
Nothing like the taste of recycled suit air to wake you up in the morning. Go ahead, take it.
Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars,
Dropping off or picking up?
good thinking. It's about time we came by HQ. I did, yeah. It went better than I thought it would. I took your advice and told her how much I regretted not being there for her while she was growing up.
Am I being reassigned yet?
Come on, lighten up, Captain. Vanguard's a tough job without a lot of perks. Getting to mess with the rookies is one of the best parts of the gig. Give me some space.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? I hear that. If the universe was a nice place, all soldiers could retire, and no home would be missing a seat at the table. They're back! This way! We're gonna have issues if you do that again. You're making this too easy! Nice piloting back there.
Look, I know how it goes in the settled systems. Not everyone's as squeaky clean as I am. Stop it! You're putting people in danger. Not a lot of love for UC Vanguard and Neon, that's for sure.
Took one out! Damn! They're gone. Weapon repairs complete. Enemies back at full firepower. Hey, sorry. I just didn't know what it was. But I guess that's what you all are for, right?
We should bring our best gear. This could get dicey.
They have to be around here somewhere, right?
Divert runs to Neptune until further notice. I'd be happy to talk about that.
Just completed weapon repairs. It's safe to say we're carrying too much stuff, Captain. The weapons are in working order. 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 Who are you two, anyway? Enemies completed their weapon repairs.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I could patrol the Sol system for the rest of my life, and there'd still be smugglers around every corner. Yeah, sure. Her name's Phoebe, after Phobos. Her mom and I are both born and bred Sidonians, so we decided to give her a good Martian name. Didn't take you for a pickpocket.
I'll be seeing you. Here. Happy to trade a novelty for a rescue any day.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Nice to see you out here in the sticks.
What? Seriously? Man, I've heard stories, but I had no idea you all were this dangerous.
Works for me. Fine. I'll help.
Their weapons repaired. You don't have to carry that all yourself, you know.
Yeah, have at it. No problem, Captain.
Not a chance. On to adventure, eh? Get the shields up. There are hostiles ahead. Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Yeah!
Turned out to be the perfect job. The Vanguard's chock full of good pilots who are committed to making things better for the average citizen. My kind of people. I know danger when I see it. Let's get out of here.
You have to wonder how different Neon would be if Volai were a UC system.
Practicing your sleight of hand? You shouldn't make a habit out of that. You sure don't get flora and fauna like this in the old neighborhood. She wrote me back and told me exactly how much I'd hurt her by not being there. It was tough to read, but I'm glad she was honest.
Aquila's not exactly the type of place a UC Vanguard usually hangs out. Same old Sidonia. Seems like nothing ever changes here. Seems like a reasonable request.
Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
Feels nice to be back in a place where most folks know my name. Who knew one of the things I'd miss most about Mars was the red dirt? Nothing else like it in the galaxy.
We're definitely going to need our spacesuits to stay safe out here.
Can't think of a single settlement in the Sol system that holds a candle to New Atlantis. Right behind you. Yeah. I wonder if there's any vice you can't indulge in Neon.
Kinda. Like I said, I decided early on that my job as a Vanguard was going to be keeping the Sol system safe. I have family there, so it felt personal. That took care of their weapons.
Can I help out with something? Sure. I'll take a couple of things. You really saved my bacon there.
Think the UC will give me a raise for that?
Yeah, good idea.
That's a hit! This is Vanguard Moara. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune.
I bet a miner would be right at home here. Nothing around but rocks. Weapon systems are all good. Ah! You're sure that's safe, right? Jane's Goods has all the basics we might need to stay out in space a while longer. An old orbiting research station near Saturn. I was there investigating some strange grav signals, but I found a lot more than I bargained for. Oh, really? I thought we were doing well out here together. That was quite a fight. There's room in my pack for some of that, too. I know there's someone out there.
Not a problem.
Are we going to stand around here all day? See ya.
I'm not sure I'd go back full time. I've poured a lot of time and energy into making the old neighborhood better, and things just keep getting worse there.
They'll keep running if they know what's good for them. Throwing a grenade! My pack's at your disposal, Captain. Maybe it's time to let some things go.
Coming back here has been a good reminder of why I left.
Nice going.
Way ahead of you, Captain. I have some ground to cover to get Phoebe's trust back, but I have a pretty good idea where to start.
Can't complain about an order like that.
What the hell? Put that away! Oh, big time. Vanguard Cassidy, the captain who trained me, was the biggest prankster in the Vanguard. She got me with every trick in the book and then some.
Take him down!
I don't want to know how you got so good at that.
Sure, I can handle that. What do you have for me today?
But to tell you the truth, it wasn't exactly the awe-inspiring experience I was hoping for. I thought I'd feel some kind of connection when I landed, but I didn't. Knock yourself out.
We've got a non-breathable atmosphere here. We'll need the suits if we're headed out. I'd love to meet whoever taught you to do that. Whoa! Get down!
Sure. Just give me a shout when you need me again.
Whew! Boy, am I glad that's over.
I hope not. I'd never forgive myself if someone else on the crew got hurt because Ecliptic came after me.
I've seen almost as many body bags come out of the mines of Mars as people. I better keep my history with the Vanguard quiet while there are so many Rangers around. Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist. Sounds like a good idea to me.
What's it going to be? This is enemy territory. We need to be prepared for anything. I guess there's some cool stuff to see if you're into history. But honestly, Earth's not much to write home about. Even Mars looks exciting by comparison.
We sure showed them, eh? I knew we had that one in the bag. What the? Where did they go? Oh, you've got one hell of a party trick there. Hurts. How's it going? Just once. I'd like to see what's outside Aquila City's walls.
Let's try our best to handle things peacefully.
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Yeah, you're right. Admitting what a bad dad I've been is a tough pill to swallow, but I owe it to her.
Enemy ship ahead. We should ditch some of these extra supplies.
But I don't know if it's too late. She's all grown up now. I'm not sure it would make a difference to her anymore.
So, what are we doing here? Hope you figure out whatever that thing is. You checked your suit for damage? Wouldn't want to spring a leak out there. Hello? Anyone in there? Need a co-pilot, Captain. You look like you could use a hand.
Exploring this area without our suits, it's just asking for trouble.
What can I help with? I'm glad you're on my side, Captain. Need something?
Phoebe told me in her message that she's thinking about moving to New Atlantis and starting a career as a professional pilot. Only thing she's missing is a ship. Let's hope the mineral content around here is more interesting than the view.
And don't come back!
Bag's open. What do you need?
I've got them! Yeah, there's room in my bag. That damaged weapon's back online. I have to admit, I'm kind of jealous of that ability.
But whatever trouble you get into, leave civilians out of it. Doesn't matter if they're Freestar, UC, or what. That's a line I'll never cross. Careful. You can get locked up for stuff like that.
Nice to see you. If they hit us with the shields down, we're done. My mom was born in New Atlantis. I think she always hoped I'd end up settling here someday.
Me too, Captain. I have a lot of ground to cover before she'll trust me again, but I have a pretty good idea where to start. What's on your mind? Nice. That's a prank old Vanguards play on new kids all the time. They're in for a long wait at the UC surplus, that's for sure. Whatever floats your boat, Captain. Wonder if we'll find any settlers out there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a fellow member of the Vanguard. I've always said there's no one else like us in the settled systems. Well, I'll take what I can get. Vanguards mostly work solo, so I don't get a lot of compliments.
Sure, I'd like that. All right. Let's make this quick. Safe travels. Hey there.
I'd always kind of felt compelled to serve the UC. But my friend getting hit was the last straw.
We've just finished weapon repairs.
Fine. But I'm not happy about this.
Let's see how they like this. Good one. So, you know what that thing is. I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
Not a chance. I'm still mad about what you did.
Looking good, Captain. Scanners showing signs of life. I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia. Maybe hit me up there later.
I saw that.
Long time no see, eh? They blasted one of the weapons clean off. I'll take you down. Oh. All right, then. I'll head back if that's what you really want. Did you hear something?
At first, I was pretty torn up about leaving. But the old neighborhood hasn't fallen apart without me yet. Maybe I was overthinking it. Ha! Then I'm glad you're retired. You wiped the floor with Ecliptic. I bet you would have kicked my sorry ass into next week.
You've got nothing on me. Weapon systems need immediate repair.
Captain, I don't think we want to keep going this way. It's kind of flattering that they sent in the big guns to do the job.
If you're ever in Sidonia, we should grab a beer sometime. Thanks for this. It's go time. I'll be right on your heels.
Whatever you say.
Hey, good luck with that, whatever it is. Hope it's what you were looking for. I could use some time on patrol. Almost as quiet out there as it is in space, huh?
Only because this is part of the job.
Sure, I'm ready.
Ha! That one's out of commission.
Seeing massed against the New Atlantis skyline makes me proud to be a Vanguard. Man, I thought I was a goner. Thanks for the save. I think I'd be a lot more helpful somewhere else.
Hope security didn't see that.
I thought the waterfall in New Atlantis was just a story, until I saw it for myself. Yeah, I've helped apprehend dozens of pirates around Jupiter and Saturn in my time as a Vanguard. Okay, I'm game. I could use a break from the Sol system.
I settled on sending her a message after we talked it through, but I'm still figuring out what to say. Nothing I've come up with feels good enough.
Scanners showing signs of life. Wonder what we'll find out there.
Not the place, boss.
I'm ready to help out. Grenade! Wish those med packs came with painkillers. Easy peasy. What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories. Their weapons are all back online.
I did. I sent her a long message with the apology she deserved, like you said I should. It was tough, but I'm glad I did it. She was too.
I can think of worse places to be wandering around, but not many. They've brought a weapon back online.
I can't help wondering if things will get worse there without me to keep an eye on the place. First time I visited, I almost crashed my ship into an old Earth structure. I got caught in a storm right out of orbit and had to get out of the sky fast. When I joined the Vanguard, I decided to take on the responsibility of keeping the Sol system safe. It wasn't official, just something I felt I had to do.
I'm with you.
You're as tough as any Vanguard I've ever met. You handled the Ecliptic like a real pro. Maybe you should give the entrance exam a shot sometime. Maybe we can work something out with them.
Yep. Whatever you say. Don't let him run. Weapon's been repaired, Captain. Can we stop by Jemison Mercantile? I need to pick up a couple of things. Enemy weapons damaged.
Get it? He's not moving.
Let's show him what we're made of. I think we can afford to take a night off in the big city. I could really use a drink. My suit's pinging me with hazard warnings. We should watch our step.
I landed nearby so I could visit it when the storm ended. Wow, it blew my mind. That thing must have been built centuries ago, and it was still there. Crazy, huh?
Thanks. Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind stopping for a beer at the Broken Spear when we're passing through Sidonia. It's always nice to see some familiar faces.
They never knew what hit them. Hope the Black Sea is treating you all right. What was that?
Exploring places like this makes me glad I left the Sol system. Beat it. I'm still pissed at you.
I'd love to know how you learned to do that. Got me! No matter how many times I've seen it, that power's pretty amazing. You're done! Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals.
Honestly, Mars was kind of a crappy place to grow up. The people aren't so bad, but there isn't a lot to do. I went pretty stir-crazy as a kid.
We should stop by the Laredo factory. Can't beat their firearms if you ask me.
Something about this place gives me the creeps. I say we get out of here.
They fixed up their weapon. Man, what a cool place. I'd settle down here in a heartbeat.
I need some time to cool off.
Well, an order's an order. I'll see you back at base.
But that's more on me than anyone else.
We've got to repair the shields. They're gone. What a letdown.
I need some time to myself.
Feels good to know I'm helping the UC fight a good fight against piracy. I did a stint in the mines in my 20s. Leaving to join the Vanguard was the best decision I ever made.
That being said, it's a big relief to be out of their crosshairs. Mercs like them are freaking relentless.
Hey, I'm bleeding here!
The Sol system's a huge part of our history. We owe it to ourselves to take better care of it.
Damn! That's a lot of blood. Shields just dropped to 0.
I pointed my ship at the nearest patch of empty sand and started hauling ass for the surface. Thank God the clouds cleared when they did, or I'd be toast. Yeah, you're right. I'm kind of nervous, to tell you the truth, but it's about time I started putting her first. I'll let you know how it goes, yeah? About 15 years. I joined up after my friend was hijacked and had a load of cargo stolen by some spacers while he was headed to Sidonia. They boarded my ship and had guns in my face quicker than you can say grav jump. We shouldn't go wandering around dangerous areas. That's asking for trouble.
Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Yeah, actually. A couple of times. There's not much to look at, but saying you've been there makes a decent bar story. You need anything else? Sure, Captain. I'm game.
Right here!
I was real young when she was born, and her mom and I could never make it work. Plus, with my job taking me to space all the time, and, well, you get the idea.
Call me crazy, but I definitely heard something.
I would have loved to see this place back in the day.
I should get my ears checked. Guess I'm hearing things. Need a hand with some of that gear? Seems kind of dangerous around here. So, where do you need me?
Watch it. There are civilians around.
Oh, we put on quite a show back there. That all you needed?
This is Vanguard Moara. To all UC-affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Star Yard orbiting Earth's moon. Like I said, we were young when we met, and we took things, too fast. Kind of an old story. I just wish it hadn't affected our daughter so much.
What's good, Captain? Get out of there! Seriously? Guess that's where the respect for space comment was coming from. Man, I've only heard stories.
If it weren't for you, I'd been a goner. Maybe Constellation should go into the merc business, too.
They're gone? What the hell? Looks like those weapon repairs did the trick. We've got them right where we want them. Glad that's over. Bet they regret messing with us. Okay, I'm ready when you are. That's how a Vanguard gets things done.
The best I can hope for is that she sees how serious I am about changing. You got it.
Trying to get behind us, huh?
I need some time alone.
A weapon's been damaged. Time for a fight. Just waiting for my next order.
Hey, careful with that. I'm a real expert in the gunner's seat. Have to be, since I usually fly solo. I'll knock out any targets we come across. That's a promise.
Home again. And it's just as run down as ever.
I am shocked it turned out like this. But she's willing to give me another shot at being in her life. And I'm not going to screw it up again.
It's good to be back in the Sol system. Yeah? That's actually kind of tempting. Feels like everyone's given up, I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back. That wasn't really my style. I'll be feeling that one in the morning. You serious? All right, I guess. I'd rather be out here with you. Lead the way. You know me. Happy to help out.
Huh. You know what? I think you're right. That's a good way of looking at it, Captain. A Vanguard for the entire settled systems.
Whew. Glad we made it out of there with the ship intact.
Make it quick.
Did you hear that?
You included, Captain.
Bye now. Damn it! They got one of the weapons.
Mine's been gathering dust in the hangar in Sidonia since I left with you. I gave it to her so she can get out of the Sol system and start her career.
They fixed their weapon, Captain.
Being damn good at my job, that's how. I've been nothing but trouble for the criminals and smugglers in the Sol system since I joined the Vanguard. Put it away. This isn't a firing range. They've been trying to white-line me for years, but no one's been able to swing it. I'm guessing my enemies pooled their money and put some real pearls on my tail.
Is someone there? I don't know how I feel about that. For a kid from Sidonia, visiting New Atlantis was always the dream growing up.
Ask someone else. I'm still pissed at you.
They gave us the slip.
We gotta make sure our suits are sealed up tight. This place looks nasty. I like the way you think, Captain. I sure hope you're right. I'll let you know how it goes, yeah?
Let's get moving. Give me your best shot.
I'll always have a soft spot for Mars, but I think it might be time to let the Sol system go. There's plenty of work for a Vanguard out here.
I'll never wrap my head around how that's possible. I've got you now.
What do you say we hit the viewport? I could use a cold drink.
Give it up now. Let's blast them back into the void.
Fine.
I won't do that.
I'm listening.
Yes. Enemies lost some firepower. See you later.
Hey, let's stop by the Broken Spear. It'd be nice to see some familiar faces.
Well, that's one way to end the fight.
I wasn't as involved as I should have been, and I've been kicking myself for it for years. She is an amazing young woman. I wish I knew her better.
I don't think anyone in the galaxy hates Sidonia more than the Marines stationed here. Empty, desolate, about what you'd expect from a planet nobody's lived on in a couple of centuries. It was damn quiet, too, like walking through a graveyard. Vanguard to civilian ship. Come in. Enemies lost a weapon. Who's there? Think we can keep moving now?
We got them on the run now. We have to handle this carefully. They might not like us coming aboard.
I'll fall in behind you. So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? The smell of dust in the air reminds me of home.
That one's finished.
They broke through our shields. Next time you're in Sidonia, hit me up. I wish I could have a beer with Solomon Coe. That man must have had some amazing stories.
I could do without EVA walks, to be honest with you.
Back in action, are we?
Shields could do with some repairs.
Hey, nice pick. There'll be plenty of organic materials to collect out there.
Enemy weapons been destroyed. We have to get our shields repaired.
You got it.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot.
Let's check their ship for useful salvage.
Yeah, I'll help out.
Show yourself.
We'll talk soon.
Don't start any trouble, boss. I handled all kinds of trouble in the Sol system. Sometimes it was simple stuff like towing stranded ships to Sidonia for a refuel.
To all United Colonies ships, do not linger in this area. Unidentified ships have been active here.
I know it's not a popular opinion, but I don't mind how dusty it is in Aquila. Reminds me of home.
Damn. They're totally gone.